Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. UFC 316 was something that I don't think Sean O'Malley planned for, not the result of that fight. I think all of his thoughts centered around him winning that fight. Unfortunately for him, that was not quite the case. Matter of fact, he received a worse beating than he did the first time against Miradvillashvili. Two takeaways from this. Obviously, Mirab is a heck of a fighter. Perhaps one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. Time will probably prove the statement right. Number two, Sean O'Malley is in deep trouble at this point, and he has to think hard about his near future. We're going to talk about the Suga Show, whether it still exists or not. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. I wanted to title this video, "Is this the end of the Suga Show?" And I think this is a question that raises itself. After losing to Miradvillashvili the second time, and the second time around wasn't even as close as the first time, despite the changes. I mean, in all honesty, I think O'Malley was better with his previous approach, because the second fight between the two wasn't even close. It was not even a close fight. It just showed more of a dominant Miradvillashvili. That being said, have we reached the end of the hype train? Have we reached the end of Sean O'Malley? Now, obviously, there are many different ways of looking at this. Chael Sonnen, prior to UFC 316, I think he kind of knew about the result prior even to the fight. Many of us did. Nobody really thought that the result of the second fight was going to be any different from the first. I believe, including Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen suggested that perhaps it's time for O'Malley to vacate the bantamweight division and find his place in the featherweight division. Now, I just don't know how good of an idea that is, just taking into consideration the absolute monsters that fight in that division. So I don't think that that's an option. And I think, at the same time, him staying in the bantamweight division is just as difficult, because as long as as long as Mirab is the champion of that division, I think O'Malley can perhaps kiss that fight or that title goodbye for good, because for a couple things, right? Even the rematch, many people were not even interested in the rematch, right? Let alone a trilogy between the two. And there is no, really, I mean, the guy has to fight his way back up to a title shot. So I think O'Malley's in a very, very, but probably the worst spot of his career currently. And, he has some serious considerations to make, and some serious thoughts to give in terms of his future. Like I said, personally, I don't see a future in the bantamweight division as long as Mirab's the champion, and I don't think many of us would be interested in a trilogy, even if he finds his way in talks of a title shot, a year or so from now, saying he works his way back up to a title shot, right? Or I don't see him having a future in the featherweight division as well. Just being honest, it's a very tough place to be at if you're Sean O'Malley. If you made it this far, appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more.